Anyways, okay. Um, Going back to Hostinger. Did I close everything? I did. Okay. So 00 web host no longer exists, so we can't test out free web hosting. Instead, I'll just show you my Hostinger account. How a typical web host would work. So you sign up and you click websites and you add a website, a WordPress website in this case. And it's for myself. We'll skip this, I guess. I'll create the website. This stuff is just all temporary. I'm gonna delete this after. Ah, what should we put? Password. Next. Alright, it's gonna be an online store. We're gonna work on an online store
Dave,
next. I'm not
I
gonna choose a
still
template.
can't hear anything.
I'll start with a blank site. I'll keep WooCommerce. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I'll keep these three. Okay, WooCommerce because we need that to um, create the inventory, keep track of orders and everything. That's your online store plugin. All-in-one SEO. I'm guessing this will just give us some clues on what to do to improve our SEO or search engine optimization. So we rank higher in Google and get more people visiting our site. This one we'll keep just because I don't know if it helps with creating contact forms. Why not? Go next. Um, Still can't hear anything. Uh-oh. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Jeez, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Nope. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, looks like now it works. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with the um Bluetooth. It works now though. I can see that my microphone icon is animating when I'm talking, so you should be able to hear me. Cool. All right. Sorry about that. So I'm showing you Hostinger because 00 web host doesn't work. It's doesn't I don't know, they took it down or something. They don't support it anymore. If you go here, there's no way to sign up. And if you go to sign in, it says registration is disabled. So I guess they stopped supporting it or something. But anyways, it didn't work very well anyway. It was very slow and buggy, so but it was like the only free web host I could think of that you could test it out. Um, any web host you sign up for, they will have similar user interface. They'll have a section where you have your websites, where you could create multiple websites most of the time, right? Usually you get unlimited websites, or at least like 100 you can create. So this is the process of creating a site. You have to come up with a domain name, and I asked ChatGPT to help me come up with some names, and I think BreatheLux was the only one that the .com was not already taken. So we'll call it BreatheLux, but I'm not gonna buy it now, so I'll just say use temporary domain. Might want to buy that. It doesn't sound like a bad name, BreatheLux. But I already have a bunch of domain names I bought that I don't do anything with, so don't need to add another one. So this will basically install WordPress. Um, it's like downloading it and installing it on the server. We'll wait for that to finish. I think the only other way you might be able to create a free hosting is with something like um, Firebase, maybe. But then it has like a data limit. Once you pass it, start charging you money. What was the other one? Heroku. These are kind of advanced though. You kind of gotta know what you're doing. Or maybe they have easy setup process, like a video tutorial or something. Anyway, we're not gonna explore that right now because it might be too complicated. Setting up servers and it'll be even more complicated than trying to do XAMPP locally, so that's why I'm not gonna touch that right now. Alright, it's gonna redirect us to the admin, it looks like. Come on. Waiting, waiting, waiting. I don't know if anything's happening. Get any errors? No errors. I'm just gonna refresh because nothing's happening. Oh, come on. Let me go back to my homepage. Did anything get created or do I have to go through the whole process again? Rosie Brown Weasel 1810538 dot hosting. I think this is it. This is probably the one I just created. Yeah. So we have a brand new WordPress installation. You can see our default theme. So I'm in my websites section on Hostinger, and all my websites are listed here. I've got two temporary WordPress sites here. You can see it's a WordPress site because of the little icon here. The others are not WordPress sites. Um, you can access the admin panel through here. And that takes us here. The dashboard is your Hostinger settings for the site. So it's like where you could actually see the file manager. If you click file manager, you'll be able to see the public folder. Alright, so this public folder is basically where the WordPress files are copied when you install WordPress. If you open that up, you could see the familiar WP admin, WP content, WP includes, along with all the PHP files. So the same exact stuff you would get if you went to WordPress.org and downloaded WordPress, right? Like I did yesterday, or not yesterday, a couple days ago, and I moved it into the C XAMPP folder. I also have it in the local WP local folder, but here's not that one. My WordPress. You can see all the same stuff here. You have WP admin, content includes, and you have all these other files here, including the htaccess, index.php. So same thing here, right? All the same files. So also here you'll find your WP content folder where your themes are installed. Right now we've got the default 2024 3 and 2 themes installed. Our plugins, since we selected a couple plugins when we were installing this, they should all be here. There's WooCommerce plugin, there's the Forms plugin, and then the SEO plugin that I chose. And then I guess Hostinger, because that's my web host, has its own plugin that it just comes with. Right, so that's my WordPress site. If you want to see a non-WordPress site, they're also gonna have a public folder. So let's go to one of my non-WordPress sites. Say this one. Oops, that takes me to my actual site. I want to go to the dashboard. Go to File Manager. It also has a public underscore HTML, but this isn't a WordPress site, so you don't have your typical WordPress stuff. It's just other stuff. Different type of site, so different files. But the public folder is where you upload your site, basically. No matter what technology you're using to build your site, it's going to go into the public folder eventually. Okay, so now we're at our WordPress dashboard. It should be exactly the same as the one we're testing locally if we're using local WP or XAMPP. Same exact thing. Now, again, you have your local sites. You go to your site folder. If it's local WP, you're also going to get those same. Oops, clicked it a bunch of times. You're also going to have a public folder in there and all the WordPress files. So it should all be familiar. Yesterday I started creating a site with local WP. I'm going to continue using that same site. I happen to have created that in sorry, I did it in XAMPP instead of local WP. So I'm going to switch to XAMPP. But you already went through the setup process, so it shouldn't matter. Everything else is the same. I'm also going to exit Docker just because I don't want that to give me any issues. And we're going to go to XAMPP and start the server and the database. And I'll go to localhost / my WordPress. I think this is the new one I was creating. Let me double check. So in the htdocs folder, there's my WordPress, um, TechWiz, and my WordPress. This should be the one, but getting an error establishing connection. I thought I resolved this issue yesterday. Might just need to restart it. Database error. Okay, if this continues, I'll just create the site on Hostinger. Not sure why I'm having issues with this. But remember, this was a website I think I tried transferring. Oh no, this isn't the one I tried transferring from local WP. So I'm not sure why this one's broken. Again, I don't think I have anything open that's running that's gonna cause issues. Let's try going to the database, see if that works. I might have, remember I kept messing with the password for my database, so maybe I forgot to save something after I changed it. Oh, this works. Okay, now it worked. That was weird. Okay, yeah, so here's the site that I created yesterday or 2 days ago. Called Friendship Bands. Okay, a little bit different than the one I'm doing here is air purifiers, or that's what I'm going for. Haven't actually started on it yet, so we'll open the admin so we can. But I just want to compare both of them to show you that they're exactly the same. So we'll go to wp-admin. That's how you go to the admin panel. Then you log in. Okay, and let me zoom out to 100%. Alright, so here's Hostinger, here's local. Only difference you're gonna see is the plugins might be different. So here we have WooCommerce, but we don't have the all-in-one SEO thing here. We also don't have the Hostinger plugins, so Lightspeed Cache, yeah, we don't have that one either. So just a few plugins are missing, but other than that, it should be the same. This one's gonna say Hostinger up here. And that's the Hostinger plugin, I guess. This one says dashboard, but we can click plugins here and add new plugins. We could click plugins here. For some reason, the local one is a little slower, even though it's local. But yeah, it's exactly the same. Okay, so no reason to do both of them. I'm just gonna stick with the one I have here on Hostinger for now. Let's go to make sure you install WooCommerce. That's the first plugin you're gonna need. I had it automatically installed, but if you didn't, you need to go to plugins and search for, click upload plugin, or sorry, search for plugin and just look for WooCommerce. WooCommerce. So I already have it installed and activated. And here's the WooCommerce plugin. The first time you use the WooCommerce plugin, you'll go through this setup store process. Okay, it'll ask you some information, but it's not really important. You can skip all that, or just put whatever, random. Okay, what next? It's asking us if we want to install these additional plugins. I'm just not gonna do it. All right, let's customize the store. So we need to customize the store. pick a design for it. Um, Quickly create a beautiful store using our built-in store designer. Choose your layout, select the style, and much more. You can pick one of those, or you could start designing it with their built-in designer. So I'm assuming this is a Hostinger thing. I don't. Or no, that's not Hostinger. That's WooCommerce. So it's a WooCommerce thing. This designer that they have, or you could select a a theme. These are looks like they're all paid themes, 79 a year. This one's free, but we could browse more. Of course, we could browse. Um, Look for. I want to look for just the free ones. So let's go to themes. I don't know why it's showing me only these paid ones. Or it's probably because these are WooCommerce themes. Um, let's do browse. Where are we in right now? It looks like we're still in the WooCommerce plugin. Let's go to our regular appearance themes. So we don't look at those paid plugins themes. I'm gonna say add new. Let's look for e-commerce. Or we could even type in WooCommerce just to be more specific. Find some WooCommerce compatible themes and make sure we only look for the free ones. I guess they're all free. Yeah, these are all free. And so they're all themes made for online stores. So you just pick one of these, or you could design your own. I'm just gonna start out by picking one of these. So this is gonna be an air purifier store, let's say. So find something that looks like it would work for that. I would say something like this. So it's called Shop WooCommerce. It's a fast, clean, and modern looking, responsive WooCommerce ready WordPress theme. Alright, sounds good. Install. Activate. Let's visit our site. It's still showing this one. Let's refresh it. There we go. So here's our new theme. That's good. It looks like a store. We've got our my account, products. On the side, we've got some things maybe that we could remove. I don't know if we need recent posts and comments. Probably get rid of that. Not sure how easy it'll be. But we can find out if we go to the editor. Alright, now we gotta figure out which one of these is that home page template. Just click on templates. Blog home. Wait, why is it showing me this stuff here? Oh, sorry. What am I looking at here? This is local. Close that. Or was that the local one I was working on this whole time? I thought I was on Hostinger. Oh, I see. We have visit site. We also have visit store. So it separated the store from the regular blog. That's why when we visit the home page, we don't see it. And I thought I was on Hostinger this whole time, but I was doing this on local. Anyways, I'll stick to local since I started here. So we got the WooCommerce store. If we go to appearance editor, that means it's not the home page template that we're gonna change. There's probably a store template somewhere. Let's see. All blog home. What's index? Hmm, I don't think this is the one because there was a side panel. Let me go back to the home page just to check it out real quick. Click on shop. This is a shop page. How do we get to the other one that we saw earlier? This one? Oh, that's weird. Okay, let me go back. WP admin. Okay, that is the store, the shop page. I'm sorry, I'm confused. I thought there was a side thing. I could have swore there was. Was I looking at this one? Visit store. Which one has that theme installed? So I don't know which one I'm um, using this whole time. It was this shop WooCommerce, so it's the WordPress. It's the Hostinger site. I'm gonna close the other one so I'm not confused. I'm also gonna stop it so I don't accidentally open it again. Okay, we're not gonna do the local site. I'm just working on the Hostinger site. Okay, let's go back to appearance and try to change that. Um, so if we go to the site, we have this stuff here. So this is the home page. Then there's a separate shop page, the home page. So let's try to change this home page to not have recent posts and everything. So we go to the editor, appearance. This one actually has a lot more options. You can see here it's not just editor, there's patterns, customize widgets, menus, header. But actually it doesn't even have the editor. So this is a theme that you can't use that editor on. So it's gonna be probably less customizable. But you kind of gotta expect that with these full featured themes. They don't let you customize as much. Although we could, try, see what this customize button lets us do. Um, Trying to get rid of this side thing. Click here to edit this widget. Looks like we can maybe remove it. If we can edit it, maybe we can remove it. Customizing widgets sidebar. Okay, I guess we could remove it from here. It looks like, um, kind of looks like the block editor. Actually, it is the block editor. That's good. So we just need to delete these. I don't want any of this stuff. Wish I could delete the whole sidebar too. There's probably a way to do that. Where is the outline view? So it's not exactly like the block editor. There's no outline view. Remember, outline view just shows you all your blocks, so you could easily select them and delete them. Like this, I have to click them one by one and delete them this way. I think that's it. Okay, no more. I'll publish that to save it as that. Alright, let's not worry too much about customizing the site. Let's go to figuring out how to add products to your WooCommerce store. So it's pretty easy. You just click the WooCommerce plugin and it'll tell you here what you need to do next. Add your products. What kind of product? Is it physical? Is it a variable product with variations like color or size? In this case, it'll just be a physical product. And I think we're called Breathe Lux. So Breathe Lux A1000 is the model, let's say. And we give it a little description. The Breathe Lux 1000 is perfect for small spaces like a bedroom or office. Um, could use ChatGPT to come up with a better, longer description, but let's leave it at that. If you scroll down from there, so after the description and the product name, you're gonna have all the product details. So regular price, let's say this thing is $89.99. You don't have to put a sale price, you can skip that. Um, it's a simple product, I guess. It's not a grouped or external or variable, so simple product. And under inventory, we gotta give it a SKU. SKU, I think I forget if it's the SKU or the UPC. No, the SKU is the one you could make up, could be whatever. The UPC I think is something that you have to get like an official UPC. So for SKU, I'll just say uh, BL for Breathe Lux 1000, and that'll be my SKU. Wanna track stock quantity? Sure, we'll say we have 100 of them in stock. That way, when people buy it, it'll keep track, so you'll know when something is out of stock, and it'll show on the store, or you could say it's out of stock on the store. Allow back orders, that's up to you. Low stock threshold. Let's say if we're at like 5, we're low stock. Shipping. So you're gonna have to know the weight, dimensions, width, height. let's say weighs 5. Wait, how many pounds is 5 kilograms? Let's say it's 3 kilograms. Enter a value with 1 decimal point. 3.0. I think we just do 3. Just can't put the kg in there. So 3 dimensions. Let's say it's it's gonna be a small one, so maybe it's 5 inches wide and 12 inches tall. Shipping class, we don't have shipping classes. Shipping class are used by certain shipping methods to group similar products. So we don't really have classes yet. Linked products, we don't have. Attributes, you can add attributes if you're gonna have like variety of this product. Maybe it comes in different colors, but I'm gonna keep it simple and not have that. Advanced, we don't need anything there, and that's it. So other than that, just add another description down here. I think just copy that here. Oh, this is a short description. This is the long description. Probably want to describe like the product more detailed, like A1000 100 or 500 square foot purifier. I don't know anything about air purifiers. I'm just assuming that's how you would list it. So that's all. That's one product got added. We gotta publish it to save the product. And then we got one. So let's go to the site, the home page, and see if we have any products available yet. No products in the cart. Shop. No products were found. Okay, we haven't added anything to the store yet. Let's go back to the dashboard. Go back to products. So under WooCommerce, you'll see the products. There's Breedlux A1000 in stock, published. This is our SEO plugin. It's adding this extra column over here. It's giving us a score of 30 out of 100 for headline. It's probably does it give us any hints on how to improve that? Not really. It just says 30 out of 100, but it's not really telling us what to do to improve that. Maybe if we change it, then it'll update. Anyways, why isn't it in the store? We also need to add a picture. So for the picture, we gotta add media. Actually, not. I don't know if we add it here or we add it here. Product image. So you could add pictures here, but that's just gonna be a picture added to the description. The official product image that you want to show on the store is gonna be here on the right side. Product image. So I'll just go to, oh, we don't have pixels and the simple images or whatever it was called installed. So let's go install that so we can more easily bring in images from the internet. Gonna go to plugins. Where's plugins? There it is. I'm gonna add new plugin. Look for images. Not images. Images. Okay, typing in images doesn't bring it up. Type pixels. There we go. Instant images. That's the one we want. Installed and activate. Okay, let's go back to our products. Edit our first product. We could maybe quick edit allows you to add a product image too. Let me see. Product categories. I guess not. Maybe it's this. Nope, that doesn't bring it up. So we have to go to edit and then set the product image. So I'll use instant images now that I installed it. I'm just gonna look for air purifier. Of course, if you had a real product, you'd take a picture of your product and put it there. You wouldn't find an image from Unsplash or Openverse or wherever. Alright, let's say this one is the product image. Okay, set product image and update. Alright, so let's go back to the WooCommerce plugin. We crossed off add your products. I don't know why this one's not crossed off. We did customize, I think. Cancel. Okay, and we could skip that one. It's trying to force us to use one of these or this. But we already set a theme, so I don't know why it's doing that. Um, well, let's see. Start designing. Are you sure you want to design a new theme? Your active theme will be changed, and you could lose any changes you've made to it. Right. So we do already have it. I don't know why it's still not crossing it out. The get paid part, you need to set up your credit card or bank account information, and then you could choose how you want to accept payments. Um, Woo payments, I think, is probably a good idea. I don't know if that's gonna look any different than accepting normal payments. Oh yeah, I guess you need that if you want to accept like credit cards and stuff. So yeah, we probably want to install that. And you could also accept PayPal and Amazon Pay. And I'm sure there's plugin for Apple Pay. Well, looks like Woo Payments comes with Apple Pay and GPay, along with Visa and everything. Um, sure. I don't know why it needs that, but okay, we probably need to skip this. It's probably gonna ask me for a credit card information and everything. We're not gonna do that now, so we'll skip that. We've got an analytics. I don't know if this came with the WooCommerce or if this is a separate Google Analytics plugin. Can't tell. Analytics settings. I'm not sure where it came from, but it's a plugin. So we have an analytics plugin that's gonna tell us our sales and orders and what else? Yeah, it doesn't show visitors. It just shows sales here. So it's part of WooCommerce, I'm guessing. If you want a separate one for keeping track of like, site visitors and everything, probably you're gonna install the Google Analytics plugin. Although this might be it, I'm not sure. Anyway, we're not worried about that right now. Okay, so we just want to see our products actually in the store. So let's visit the store again. Uh, where's my store? There it is. Visit site, and then click on shop. There we go. We got our first product added. Um, you're gonna want to add a few more, of course, to make the store look nicer. Once you have product, you can add to cart, and then if you click on your cart, there it is. You have your product added. It'll give you your total, subtotal, proceed to checkout. So everything you need is already built in. There are no payment methods available. That's because we didn't set up any payment methods yet. Of course, that's gonna show on yours too if you're setting it up for this project. After the break, we'll add some more products and try to make this store look nicer. But make sure you're able to install plugins though. If you're still using WordPress.com, it does have the WooCommerce plugin built in already, but I think it'll like prompt you to add payment information if you try to do anything else like add products. Let me double check. If we go WooCommerce, yeah, we can't even add products. So yeah, it'll ask you for payment and stuff. But try it out. I don't know. I might be wrong. I didn't actually click the. I didn't fill this in and click continue to see what it asks for next. Maybe you could then set up the store before it asks for payment. But let's take a break. Ooh, we got some XAMPP errors. Alrighty. I wish I chose a different product because I think air purifier is going to be a little bit difficult to come up with pictures. I'm going to have to use AI since I don't really have a product. I don't think I could find um, different models on Pexels or Unsplash. So I was planning on using ChatGPT to come up with pictures for me. Okay, let's say I need concept. Actually, I need images for 4 different models of air purifiers from small to large and with more advanced features. See what it comes up with. Oh, actually, that could work. Yeah, and we just need to, I guess, cut out these and pretend these are our models. Enlarge the Gave me way more than I asked for though. Is actually bigger. Open a new tab. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this image and I guess open it in Photoshop just to cut it out. Alright, in the meantime, this home page, why do we even have a home page? We have a shop page. Well, we do need a home page actually, but I don't think the home page should have any blog posts on it. This isn't going to be a blog. If anything, I'll add a separate blog page, but I think the main website does not need blog posts on the home page. So let's go to settings, reading. Remember, this is where you choose what you want your home page to display. And right now it's set to latest posts. Let's make it a static page. We don't have a home page, so we need to create one. So before we set this, we'll keep it on your latest posts, but we need to create a home page. Okay, just call it home. What's this? Choose header layout for current page, more options, see customize, show WooCommerce options bar, use customizer header layout, transparent header. Let's go with transparent header. That sounds good. So this is again theme specific. You don't usually get this message down here. This is just for this theme, I think. We want a transparent header. I'm gonna just click publish as is with nothing added to it. Just to view the page, I want to see what it looks like. So there's the transparent header. We don't have a menu. Click to add a menu. Why does it say click to add a menu? We don't need an additional. We already have a menu, so I'm not sure why this is here. Or maybe the menu that we do have. Let me go back. What is that menu? Cart, checkout, home, my account, shop. I guess that's the that's the WooCommerce menu. We don't really have a regular website menu. It's home page though. I would say that's kind of part of a regular menu. I'm not sure why it says this here. My account, shop, home, checkout, cart. And now that Photoshop is open, let me copy this to here. And let's separate these. I'm just gonna pick the ones I like. Say this is one of our models. Cut, paste. That should put it on its own layer, I think, yeah. What else? I just need like 4 of them, so that will be my one of my models, and then let's go with this one. this one. Okay, it's our fake lineup of air purifiers. I'm just gonna select each one and do an image crop. Let's make actually let's pick a size for the image. So our product image will be, let's say, fixed size 600 pixels tall by 400 pixels wide. I actually need to switch that. Okay, and we'll just do image crop, and one by one I'll just fix the background on these. Actually, we have AI tools, we could just fill the background. I know this isn't a Photoshop class, so uh, I'm just doing this to quickly have some products in my store. Where's the magic wand? There it is. Edit, generate fill. I'm just trying to fill in the background. This usually does a good job. Just don't need that part there. It'll fill out the empty space, but if I have like shadows and stuff, it'll also make those look natural sometimes. Not always. Gotta try a couple times. Oh, I forgot you could pick the variations here. That looks good. Alright, so there's one of our pictures. Gonna export as, let's do a JPEG. Let's export it to desktop. Um, I don't know. Call it what is it? Breezelux BL. This could be the 1000. Alright, and then hide that, or merge that with this one, and then hide that and show the next air purifier. Where is it? No pixels selected. What happened to my other ones? Okay, I lost them somehow. I think when I cropped it, I did image crop and I didn't do save. No, I didn't click delete crop. They're there. I guess they're just off the canvas. Anyway, I'll do the next one. When I crop it, they disappear. But they're still there somewhere, I think. No, they disappear. Okay, so I can't do that. Alright. I guess when you use image crop, it deletes everything that's outside. But if I use the crop tool and I don't have delete cropped pixels checked, they're still there. I just need to move them back into the view. I'm gonna select the background just like I did the last one. I'll select it manually just so it doesn't leave like a seam. I'm gonna do that and generative fill. We call this one the BL500 since it looks smaller. I don't want anything there. Okay, what's next? Delete that one, bring in the next one. Just to save time, I'm just gonna fill this with the solid and fill the background with the solid. And I'm just gonna erase some of this. Oops, just to soften that. The AI thing's kind of slow. This can be the BL 2000. And what's this one? Yeah. File, export. Okay, this can be the 1500. Cool. Now let's add the rest of those to my products. Go to products. And just to save time, I'm going to duplicate this one. If I can. Can we duplicate this? I guess not. It doesn't give you a duplicate option. Oh no, it does. Duplicate. Okay, we'll call this the 1500. And this one will be 109.99. It will be for 1000 square foot. Publish. Change the picture of that. Upload. Just quickly duplicate and add one more. This can be the 2000. Set the image. Publish. Let's do one more so we have 4 of them total. Which one do we not do yet? The 500. Should have made the original one called the 500. Okay, change the picture here. Select image. Let's go with this one. Set image. Publish. Okay, we're good. Now let's check the store. Should have 4 products. Alright, now we got store that's at least full of a few products. Okay. Now we need to figure out this here. This is the temporary domain name I got. It looks weird here, so let's see if we can customize what it says up here instead of showing the domain name. And also, I don't know why it says click here to add menu. I don't want to see that there. So we need to figure out how to edit that. This theme doesn't come with the typical editor, so it's a little bit different editing this than what we're used to from the previous WordPress sites I created. So let's click this and try to figure it out. Here we go. There's an edit button here. So we don't want this to say Rosy Brown Weasel. We want this to say Breathe Lux. Breathe luxuriously. Logo maximum width. We don't really have a logo, so it's fine. We could set one, but I'm not gonna put it. I'll publish that. So that takes care of that side. Now, what about this one? Maybe under menus, view all locations, primary menu, footer menu, top right menu. We don't have any menus, so it wants us to create one. I'm guessing if I create one, it'll replace this. Where do you want this menu to appear? Top right menu. Um, if we uncheck that, will it disappear? No, we can't really uncheck that. Okay, we want to replace click here to add menu. Let's call this nav. Next. Oh, it looks like it replaced the one that was already there. Let's delete it then. So when we delete it, it adds this back. Cart, checkout, home, account, shop. And then I guess we're supposed to create our own menu to replace that one and hopefully get rid of this one. Let's call it nav. We'll put cart, checkout, home, account, and shop again. And add items. So we want our home page, account, checkout, cart, shop. Right, so that's going to be our menu. Menu name is nav. That's what it has. What you saw on the side, those options for what you want to add to it. It still didn't remove this though. Top bar right, top bar left, primary menu. I'm not sure what's changing when I check and uncheck that. Oh, that's the primary menu. Okay, so I don't know why it still shows click here to add menu if I uncheck it, but if I check it, it adds these same menus up there. So maybe I'll just turn the other one off, keep that one. I can't even do that. I don't know, it's kind of annoying. Let's see if we can figure this out. Don't want that. Don't want this here. Maybe under homepage settings, no. Menus, header media. Currently set to top right menu. Doesn't give us the option to edit this one, although we could edit the other stuff. Anyways, I'll skip that for now because I don't know how to get rid of it. But we could, let's go back to the home page. The reason why we're seeing this here is because it's still set to show latest posts in our settings reading. So we need to fix that real quick. Settings reading. Our home page, we just created a home page, so we could choose that. Now if we go back to the home page, yep, no more latest posts. I still have this annoying thing here. Maybe under patterns we could get rid of it. No, there's nothing under patterns. Under widgets. Yeah, I don't think that's where we need to go either. Header. Alright, so it's obviously going to be a problem. Now, when you get desperate and you can't figure out, because these themes, you're kind of at the mercy of whatever tools they give you to edit this thing. And right now we're having trouble figuring out something as simple as getting rid of that. Is it on every page? Shop. Yeah, it's just there on every page. And click here to add menu. Say I do click it and add it. Will it get rid of it somehow, or give me the option at least to disable it? It's still there. Okay, so as I was saying, when you get desperate and you don't know what to do to get rid of it, because there just doesn't seem to be an option to remove it, right? It's like I haven't assigned it there or anything, so I don't know why it's there. Last resort, you could try to customize the actual theme files, but it's a little bit advanced. You'd have to go to the theme file editor, and it's gonna give you a warning that you could really mess up the theme with this, and then figure out where it's drawing that extra header. Alright, so we're in this header.php. I'm guessing this is where it would be. So we're looking at this, we find, okay, there are some hints, some comments that say header, best shop header layout, and we got some HTML tags here, div, top bar, container, left menu, header wrapper, site branding, burger header, mobile navigation. Um, primary navigation, site navigation. Like one of these, something here I need to delete, I think. I'm gonna just comment this out. Actually, I don't think that worked. Just delete it, cleaner. And it's not gonna mess up anything, I don't think. Here's the opening div tag, closing div tag. I'm just gonna try this and see what happens. Okay, just delete that, and I'm gonna cut it though. I'll save it on my clipboard just in case, and I'm gonna update that. See what changed. Nothing, it's still there. We got this, um, actually that was always there. So that didn't work either. Oh well, we'll try a different theme because that one um, is annoying. Could be a bug in the theme. I don't know. There's a million reasons why that extra menu is appearing. But here's another one. Best shop. We'll activate that one. Also, if you want to delete a theme, As long as you disabled the theme, you should be able to click the theme and then delete it. I'm gonna delete this one because um, I edited the theme file and I deleted some stuff in there, so I probably messed it up anyway somehow, even though I don't know how yet, but I'm sure something broke. So better delete it, than if I need it again, I'll just install it again. Let's try this new theme. Yeah, so, oh no, it's all still there. Uh-oh. So this might be, wait, why is it still this? Might need to refresh. Shop. Shops looks different. Shop's different, but the header is the same. Manage locations. What we need to do is find another theme that gives us the old editor that we used to, because these don't seem to give us the option to remove it. I'm also gonna try, remember there was options for transparent menu along with a couple other options. Could be that, or that could, I don't know. Uh, Maybe that could be used to hide it. This thing says choose a header layout for current page. I chose transparent header, and I don't see any options here either, so I'm gonna try a use custom header layout or show WooCommerce options bar. Let's try WooCommerce options bar, see if it goes away. It's still there. Try this one. Use customizer header layout. And it's still there. I don't know what the difference is between those. I don't know. We just chose a bad theme, I think. Um, I don't think it's any of the other plugins. I do have some plugins that I don't normally use. They could be adding these extra menu locations, but I doubt it. Let's do themes again. I'm gonna try installing a non WooCommerce theme and see if everything goes back to normal. So, like a simple theme, simple clean theme, like Hestia. Activate. Hestia setup. Why does this have a setup? Skip setup. Okay, that's not a good sign that it has a setup wizard. That means it's not a very simple one. We still have no editor, so that wasn't the right theme to choose. It looked simple, that's why I clicked on it. It was not. Let's look for simple. And then for the features, let's make sure it has the editor. Features, editor style, site editor. That's the one we need. Make sure it comes with the site editor. Okay, go with this one. The editor just gives us so much freedom. It's, I think, a must-have. So I'll filter the themes to include it. This editor, it just gives you more control of everything. You can easily, if your header has something in it that you don't want, you can just go to patterns, headers, or template parts header, and then click on the header and edit that with the block editor, and you could see with the outline view or the list view, you can see everything that's in there. You just click and delete or modify very easily. But the other themes, they're a little more feature packed, so they limit what you can do with them. They're not as customizable. Also, I don't see the benefit of having those either. This will still, I think, have all the WooCommerce things that we need. So we didn't really need a template that's made for WooCommerce. We go to the site and visit it. I'm sure we have everything we need. Go to shop. We still have everything we need. So it's kind of pointless to pick out e-commerce plugin or themes. Just stick with the simple ones. Right now we just have one menu, so that's good. And it looks nice and clean. Should have just done that instead of trying to customize the other one. Right, our home page, if we want to modify this, we just need to go to the editor again. Pages, and probably the home page. Or where does this take us? Oh, sorry, templates. Front page. Yeah, it's the front page template. We just need to click on it and set it up exactly how we want. This is all filler stuff. Can replace this with picture of a air purifier. And if it doesn't fill up the space nicely, just change the resolution, or not the resolution, aspect ratio. Let's make it wide. Make sure it's set to cover. I don't know why it's like this. Okay, let's try definitely not original. Square looks good. Not sure why it does this. I guess the image, I don't know, why is it like that? The image is tall enough that it would fill that, but I don't know. Square looked good, so we'll keep it square and cover. replace this with something from media library, instant images. Just show like breathing, someone breathing in clean air. Make that wide. Or not. I don't know why this doesn't work great, but I don't know, we'll keep it square in that case. Also, domain names. I'm gonna check again. Was breathe lux with the E or was it without the E? I don't know which one's better. Breath lux. breathlux.com. Yeah, it's available. breathlux.com. $249 a month. Yeah, it's not taken. But what about breathe with the E? They're both available. Probably be a good idea to get both of them and just own both of them if you were gonna do this. Meet our consultant. Let's delete this. You don't have to keep all of it. Guess there's the our team section. We just delete that whole section. Call to action. Probably change this to shop now. Don't need the second button. Let's see if we can make the button bigger. Yes, we can. But what about taller? And let's make shop now bigger too. So that's the text settings. There we go. Size, medium, large, extra large. Okay, news section, we'll delete. Deleting these blocks will stop your post or page content from displaying on this template. It is not recommended. Oh, why is that? Oh, because there's a query loop in there. Okay, it's just warning me that there's a section here that has latest posts. That's fine, we don't need it. Counter. That's okay, that's just these numbers. Okay. Background image should be probably something that has more to do with breathing instead of this generic, I don't know what that is, skyscrapers. Oh, maybe some like mountain air or something. Clean air. Let's type uh clean air. Let's go with, I don't know, this one. Alright, so only thing I can't figure out how to modify here is the read more button. It looks like that's one thing that's not really easy to modify. If you're using the product summary block, it just has a read more button, and by default it's gonna look like whatever your other buttons look like. So if you could figure out how to modify all of your buttons, you'd be able to change it. But then what if you want to keep this that way but you want to change this one? Also, while I'm at it, let me change the text on this to white. I don't think black looks as good on that green as white does. So um, switch back. I'm in the styles tab here. We gotta go back to settings so we can see our block settings. Change the text to white, and I think it needs to be a little bit bigger and less padding. Okay, let's do medium, large, and then um, doesn't seem to have enough space. Let's do that. Let's make that 75% so it doesn't put add to cart on separate lines. Okay, and then this thing here, there's really nothing here that lets us change this. Well, maybe what's this link? Oh, okay. I think we could do it here. This lets me change the text color on it, and then the background is it's changing the entire background, not just the link. Yeah, it only lets us change the text color of the link, not the button's background, unfortunately. Um, we'll just make it white, and centered would be better, I think. It's hard to tell because the description is really short. Normally you'd have like a little paragraph, not such a short description. It would make more sense to have a read more button in that case. Just like right now, that's why it looks weird, I think. Here, let's ask ChatGPT. Give me a product summary for a medium size air purifier. That's a little longer than I wanted, but I'll copy that part. Let's save this. Just I don't know what I did here, but save it. Oops. Go back to the admin panel. And then go back to templates. Look for the product catalog. Go back to editing the buttons. Um, Wait, why did I come back here? Sorry, let me go back to the products. Update the summaries. Let's go edit. Paste that in there for actually that can be the short description, and then the long description will include all of this stuff. And we don't need the conclusion. That's just an AI thing. Likes to add conclusion to everything. Okay, so product description, all that. And I'm gonna do that to all the products, so just put the same. Hopefully I can do a quick edit for that. I guess not. You have to go to regular edit. Oh, we already did that one. Need this one. Uh, this one. Okay, we got long normal descriptions now. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, did I forget to publish the other ones? Only this one got saved, but it makes more sense this way. But I don't think we should have a white background on it. Should just use that bluish background. So make sure to update after you make changes. Alright, now they're all updated. Okay, now let's get rid of that white background on the product description. So back to editor, templates, product catalog. See, that white background looks weird on the bluish background, so we could probably just set it to transparent. And background, let's do clear. That's better. I really wish we could do something about the read more button, but that's the one thing we don't have much control over. See, we got font size, family, appearance, line height, letter spacing. A lot of stuff you would like to have control over, but the simple text align center, I don't see that. But remember, this is WordPress also allows you to edit CSS. So what you could do is you could find out what element this is. It's probably better if I do it through here, not the editor. So if you go to your shop and then right click on that button that you want to modify and you can't find any controls for it. You see here it's a paragraph tag. Let's see what the most outer container for this thing is. See, WP block post excerpt more text. So that's the block here. And if you look at the CSS for that, probably has all that stuff that we want to get rid of. Actually, I don't think it's on that. Let's open that. It's probably on this A tag itself inside of it. So WP blog post excerpt underscore underscore more dash link. So if we look at the CSS on this thing, see it has this background applied to it. So we could just figure out You just need that class name. We have the class name. It's this WP block post excerpt more text. Just copy that. Right? We copy that name, and then we go to advanced additional CSS classes. Actually, not here. This lets you apply additional classes to the block, but we don't need to apply additional classes. We already know the class name, so we just need to get out of here. Leave. Go to where was the place for additional CSS editing? I think it's in the editor. Like any template you choose, just go to the editor again. Let me see. I forget where it was. Appearance themes. Editor. No. Maybe it's in the editor on the left side here somewhere. Styles. No. Huh. I gotta Google it. WordPress custom CSS on themes with editor. Because I think the fact that it has this editor, like the usual place you would find the CSS editor was when you would click customize here under appearance. So we don't have that customize menu where you would plug in your CSS. So it's got to be somewhere else. With the site editor. So the important thing is we're talking about the themes with the site editor. Customize additional CSS. Yeah, we don't have customize additional CSS. That's the problem. These are all old. Okay, I can't find the answer online. Theme file editor, theme file editor. Maybe under theme file editor. Maybe we could just plug it in wherever CSS is written. Like right here. So basically, this is all CSS. This is part of this theme that I selected. It comes with its own CSS. So I'll just add that class that I found, WP blog post excerpt more text, and then I'll say background, none. Also background color, transparent, just in case the other one doesn't work. And we'll just do important, just so it overrides anything else there might be. Important. Update that. See if it got rid of it. Oh, it's still there. Bummer. Okay. Did it at least try to apply it? Class WP post excerpt more link. Let's be more specific then. So again, it was tools, plugins file, or theme file editor. I put this here, but let's say a.wp blog post excerpt more text. Background none, background color, transparent, important. Update. Let me copy this one more time just to make sure I got the right class name. And yeah. Oh no, it's more link, not more text. Styles.css. Let's do a search for it. I want to find out where it's written. Control F to find. Okay. Here it is. So here's the original styles for that. So it's set to variable WP preset color button hover color, and then so it's got the button colors set already. This is for the hover state, but P consulting go back up. Right, this is extreme cases, right? Whenever you really want to edit something but you can't figure it out. Most of the time, I wouldn't recommend messing with the actual theme files like this. But I have to, so I get rid of it. 'Cause here, it's just hard coded in there somewhere that the background for those links is gonna have your theme's primary color. So you just gotta find that and set it to none. And update. And it's still showing the color. Maybe it's cached. Yeah, that's why. Once you delete the history, you can see it disappeared. I still have the hover color on it. I didn't change the hover. What did I just do? So here's the hover one. So whenever you hover over that class, It's gonna set the background color. It also has the important thing on it. That's why I couldn't override it. So even though I was adding important, they already put important, so no way to override that. So we'll just delete that, set it to none. So now even if I hover over it, it shouldn't turn green. Let me just refresh without the history or the cache. Empty cache and hard reload will delete temporary memory from your browser. Sometimes it saves the styles in there and doesn't update. Now you can see it completely disappeared, right? And I do need to change the color of the text to be black though, so we could at least see the read more. So I'd have to go to the editor and then change that, but I see it's 9:49 already, so let me just end class here. But your next assignment is to create an online store using WooCommerce. Only requirements I would say is have at least 3 products. So you could have a product category, I mean a catalog, and you have to use WooCommerce. That's all. So I haven't assigned it yet, but you already know what it is now, so I'll just try to be more detailed in the instructions that I assign, but that's the assignment. Let me know if you guys have questions.